Okay, so I am back. I know it has been a very long time. School has taken over my life. I used to say that it was Netflix that was taking over my life because I was in a huge book slump, but now it's just school. I'll be ending soon. I did do some reading this past month, and the book that kind of pulled me out of that reading slump is Outlander. Now, it is a very worn out copy. This is why I hate taking taking actual books into my bag with me to school, because it just gets ruined, and that's why I prefer ebooks sometimes. But anyway, it doesn't matter. It's well loved. It knows it. I know it. We're good. This book has been absolutely amazing. I am still not quite done. I mean, I have this much left to go. I do know kind of what happens. I kind of spoiled myself a little bit. Oops. But it's just so good, and if I didn't already explain it, or if you don't already know, it's very popular, and it's very long loved series since it came out quite some time ago. But it's about Claire, who is a combat nurse, or former combat nurse, and it is the year 1945. She's on a honeymoon with her husband, and then suddenly she touches these rocks and she's like transported back in time to the year 1743, and suddenly she's like this outsider in this really big like conflict with like these people in Scotland, and she meets this guy. It's not all about the romance, which I quite enjoy. It's very much an adventure story anyway. It's great. I love it. I didn't think I was gonna love it, to be honest, but it's good stuff, and it makes me want to watch the show. I've only watched clips here and there of the show because I don't have Stars. I have Showtime, I have HBO, and I have Cinemax. So, well, I'm out of breath there. So, I really love it. It's awesome. I want to watch the show. I really like the guy in the show. I think he's really hot, and I think Claire is really beautiful. And yes. Moving on to the second book I read this month entirely this time. This is Confessions of a Hater by Caprice Crane. The book is great. It started off really strong. I really loved it, and I still stand firmly to what I said before when I said it was a combination of Gilmore Girls and Mean Girls combined. I think this book doesn't feel like a watered down high school book, which I sometimes come across a lot, and then sometimes it did, and then it went back to being like, whoa, this is not a high school watered down like weird Disney adaptation to high school life. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, there are some instances where there's a scene of oral sex in this book that is pretty descriptive, and I'm not accustomed to seeing that in a young adult novel, which is interesting. Not something I have a problem with, but it's just weird. Normally they'll when they describe like sex scenes of that nature, they'll do it in a really vague, like poetic way, and this one does not do that. So just something to keep in mind. It takes place in high school. It's a good book. I thought the ending was I thought the twist at the end was a little bit weird. It's not a twist, but like, I would give it 3.5 stars. It's still pretty good. Still something I would probably reread sometime down the line. And if you see it on sale or something, then I would recommend getting it, but it's not something you should run out and grab. Okay, so I'm going to try to get back into reading. It's just been so hard. Like, I'm trying to get straight A's, and normally that's not super hard for me, but this semester, it's been crazy. I will see you guys next time. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm also doing Vlogmas on my main channel, so if you're interested in that, I know a lot of people are doing it here in the booktube community as well. I'm doing mine in weekly installments so that I don't flood people's timelines and stuff. So if you want to watch this, it'll be down below, but it'll be like a week thing, not every single day. I mean, I do vlog every single day, but I just get bits and pieces and I put it into this video. So yeah, bye guys.
Nice to meet you.